Namaste Yogi, and welcome to this Vinyasa flow. It's going to be fun, it's going to be creative, and it's going to be super well rounded. So, we're hitting every single part of our body. All you need is yourself and your man. Let's go. We're going to get started on our backs today. So, you can bring the soles of your feet together if you're trying to work on your hip openers. I like to take my shavasana, if you will, with my soles together, just because we hold a lot of tension in our hips, and I like to do this to release some of that tension. And we're going to place one hand on our belly and one hand on our heart, allowing our eyes to shut and tapping into our breath, breathing into the nose and out through the mouth, sighing it all away, letting it all go. Scanning the body for any tension and any tightness, and just allowing our breath to flow there. Noticing any thoughts, any emotions that arise, and setting the intention to just observe throughout practice. We're not trying to change anything, we're not judging anything, we're not resisting anything. We are observing and allowing. And instead of setting a hard intention for this practice, I want you to make it whatever you need it to be. I just want you to be open to the wisdom that your body has for you today. Our body always communicates with us, and yoga is a beautiful way to open ourselves to receiving its wisdom. One more breath here. Open the eyes. Send the legs straight back, arms overhead. Big stretch. Oh my God, that feels so good. And then hug your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big squeeze. You're going to keep that right knee hugged in. Send that left leg back down. And then we're going to straighten that right leg to the ceiling. Whatever is in your practice, maybe you just grab the back of your thigh, pull that leg in. Maybe you're grabbing at your calf or shin, or maybe you can bind your fingers around your big toe. Straight leg, toes point down towards you to keep this an active stretch. You're going to feel that already in your hamstring. Your left hip is grounded. Hold it here and start to open that right leg to the right side of the room. Oh my God, that stretch should feel so good. Keep that left hip and left shoulder grounded. I don't care how far your right leg goes. As you know, if you've been practicing with me, yoga is not about the aesthetics, it's about the medicine. Good. And bringing that leg back through center, let go of your bind. Keep that leg energizing to the sky. And we're going to start pulsing, reaching to our toes. Just reaching for the toes, engaging the core. Core is tight here. And we're pulsing, working that core for 10, 9, 8. Shoulders are lifting off the ground. You're leading with your chin to the sky. Protect that neck. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Drop your leg down. And we're going to scissor the legs. So alternating one leg at a time. Really getting into our core. First thing today, But that's because I think every yoga pose really requires you to have a strong core. Your core protects your back, protects your hips, everything. So we're alternating for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That right leg comes down, hugging that left knee into your chest. Give it a good squeeze. Then grab your bind and straighten that left leg to the sky. Toes are pointing towards you, and that protects your knee as well. Opening that leg to the left side of the room. And coming back up through center. Let go of the bind, and we're going to pulse, reaching for our toes. Shoulders lifting, necks protected. If you feel like you want to interlace your hands behind your head and just put the weight of your head in your hands so you make sure that you're not straining your neck here. We're here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. One more time with the scissor kicks. Let's go. Getting right into it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Let's draw little circles with our knees, massaging our lower backs on the mat. Switching direction. Awesome. We're going to do, what is this called? Dead bug? I don't like that name. So your legs are coming 90 degrees, arms straight out, reaching for the sky. And we're going to alternate sending opposite arm and leg to reach in opposite directions. So we're really creating space here, working the core and our back core, which is super important. So we're going to start by left leg and right arm and come back, and then right arm and left leg. Come back. Keep alternating. You want to keep your lower back glued to the mat. So only extend your leg as far as that lower back stays grounded. You don't want to hurt yourself here. Protect your beautiful body. Are you listening to your body? What is it saying to you? Remember our intention for the practice. Whatever is arising for you today, it's valid. It's what needs your attention. You know better than I do what you need from this practice. So, as always, I encourage you to make this practice your own. All right, last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Hugging the knees in. Let's begin to rock back and forth here. Really big movements, massaging the whole spine, creating momentum because we're going to roll into our chair pose. Let's challenge ourselves using your core, using your legs. Let's go. Ooh, hello, tree. All right, chair pose. We are getting right into it. Hips down. Your weight is on your heels. Pinkies pointing down, biceps hugging the ears. Wonderful. Good. Now from here, we're going to move into one-legged chair. So hugging the knees together. Can I get strong in my right foot? Bring my left heel to my glute. Hold it here. One-legged chair. Focus your gaze. Use your core. With controlled movement, we're going to send that left leg behind us to a high lunge, then tap it back into our chair. High lunge, chair. High lunge, chair. You can keep the arms up here for a challenge. You can bring your arms to your hips. Listen to your body, but you do want to challenge yourself a little bit. So we're low and strong and rooted in our right leg. And we're tapping our left foot from a high lunge back into that chair. A few more here. Last 3. Last 2. And we're going to end it in our high lunge. High lunge, arms reaching for the sky. Deep bend in that right leg. If you have any lower back pain, keep a bend in your left leg. Keep that left leg bent. High lunge. Bringing your hands to heart center. We're going to hook that left elbow over right knee. Big twist. High lunge twist here. Good. Breathe. The thumbs should be centered with your heart. And we're going to unravel all the way to a surfer's lunge on your left side. So bending deeply into the left leg, right toes reaching up and back towards you. Surfer's lunge. And now from here, we're going to move into a firefly pose at the back of your mat. So begin to turn your left toes to the top of your mat. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Firefly. Breathe. Maybe rock back and forth on the ball of that right foot. Feel really good. Awesome. Now from here, begin to move into your side plank, sending that left leg to meet the right. Left arm reaches for the sky. Breathe. Now drop your left hand down, shift onto your right leg, and kick your left leg out. Fallen triangle. Hold it here. Good. Coming all the way down with your hips, we're going to lift and lower here. So left arm roots behind you, lifting up and down, and up, and down. Keep going. 3 more. Last one. Hold. Get strong in your right leg. Drop the right arm down. 3-legged Vinyasa. Woo! Downward dog. So downward dog at the back of our mat. Bend the knees. Look between the hands. We're going to jump and land in our chair pose. Coming up in chair. And again, weight is in your heels. Getting really low. Challenge yourself. How low can you go? This time we're going to get heavy in our left leg. Bring your right heel to glute. 1-legged chair. Keep your hands where you need them. My hands are tired today. This is my second yoga practice. And we're going to tap that right foot back and forth. High lunge, chair. High lunge, chair. Keep going. Strong in the legs. Listen to your body. Listen to the narratives. Find the balance between I can't and I will. Because yes, you can. Your body and brain will believe anything you tell it. Keep going, a few more here. Last 5. Last 4. And 3, 2. Last one in our high lunge. Reaching the arms to the sky. Little bend in that right knee. High lunge. Hands to heart center. And let's go for that little twist here. Right elbow hooks over left knee and twist. And we're going to unravel for a surfer's lunge. The right leg bends deeply, left leg straight. That's a good break for the legs. And enjoy this stretch while it lasts. And we're going to firefly pose to the top of the mat this time. So dropping your left hand down, right toes face the top of your mat, right arm comes up. Good. And you know where we're going here. So begin to sink into the left edge of your foot. Side plank. Hover those hips high. You can do this. Working the arms, working the core, working it all. Good. Now we're going to flip it over. So dropping that right hand down. Come on to that left foot and extend that right leg up. Fallen triangle. Left arm comes up. You can have your foot hovering, or if it's too much, just drop your foot on the ground. All right, we're lowering our hips all the way down. Now we're gonna lift and lower here. Let's keep that left arm extended. Right arm is back behind you. Let's lift the hips up and down. Up and down. Let's go for 3, 2. Oh, the arms are working. And 1. Good. Drop that left hand down. Keep that right leg hovering. Vinyasa. And let's meet in our downward dog. Wonderful job. Whew. Catch your breath here. Take a child's pose when you need it. We're going to keep it going. Right leg lifts. Knee to nose. 3-legged dog. Knee to nose. 3-legged dog. Last 3. And 2. And 1. Good. Hug the knee. Step that foot through. Then we're going to move into our standing split. So right leg straight. Left leg lift. Toes point down. Hips pointing down. Again, I don't care how far your leg extends. You're still feeling that big opening on your right leg. Now from here, we're moving into our Shiva squat. So bending that left leg. Bring your left knee to touch the right heel and then back into your standing split. Little Shiva squats here. Told you this was a full body, well-rounded practice. Keep it going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wonderful. Back through your standing split. And with controlled movement, landing that left foot behind you, open up, warrior 2. Oh my God, I am hot. I am literally dripping sweat. My shorts are stuck to me. I love to loom. I love it. I love it. I'm detoxing. All right, from our warrior 2, we're gonna open and close. So straightening that leg, arms come up, and then bending, bringing the arms back to a T. Straightening and lengthening, and then bending. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms are working here. Everything is working. 1, hold your warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Reach so you can reach no more. Drop that right arm down. Left arm up. Triangle pose. Option to just stay here. If you want a little spice, we're going to hover that right arm. And we're going to pulse up and down. So your obliques are lifting you up and down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Moving back through your warrior 2. Goddess pose. So both heels are in one line. Then we're going to warrior 2 to the back of your mat. One big movement here, bringing your right knee to your chest, one-legged Tadasana, holding it here. Can you bring that right arm under, left arm over? Right leg comes under, hooks behind that left leg. Eagle pose. Working everything here. We're strong with controlled movement. Unbind the legs, keep the arms. Warrior 3. Drop that back foot down. Controlled movement here on the ball of your foot. Humble warrior. So reaching the elbows up and bringing them to the inside of your left leg. Humble warrior. Beautiful. Dropping the hands down. Vinyasa. Downward dog. Woo! Remember child's pose whenever you need it. If not, let's keep it moving. Warriors, let's go. Left leg lifts. Oops, sorry, tree. Knee to nose. Let's go. 5, 3-legged dog. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop that leg between the hands, moving into your standing split. So left leg is straight. You're trying to bring your forehead close to your shin. Right toes pointing down, right hip pointing down. Moving into those Shiva squats. So bending into that right leg. Knee touches your left heel and come up again. Knee to heel and rise. Shiva squats for 5. My legs are shaking. 4. Woo! 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful standing split. Controlled movement. Warrior 2. Oh my God. Hold your warrior 2. You know where we're going from here. We're going to open and close. Let's go straight in. Reach the arms up and bend. Straighten and bend. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Hold your warrior 2. Straighten that front leg. Reach, reach, reach. You can't reach anymore. Then drop that left hand down, right arm up. Triangle pose. So your left hip tucks under, right hip over. Option to stay here. Option to add those pulses, hovering that left arm. Let's go up and down. Working them obliques. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Wonderful. Moving through goddess pose. Hold your squat. And warrior 2 to the front of the mat. We're here for a second. And then we're doing our one-legged Tadasana. So big step forward. I'm just going to move away from this tree. I'm sorry. All right, left knee hugs in. Left arm comes under. Right arm over. Eagle in the arms. Eagle. Woo! In the legs. Find your drishti. I'm squeezing my mic. I'm going to move it here. Hopefully you can still hear me like this. All right. Eagle pose. Oh my God. Hold it. Get low on the legs. I find that helps. Get your foot all the way over and around, but no matter what it looks like, it's totally okay. Unravel and moving through our warrior 3. If I can hold my breath, find my balance. Warrior 3. Oh my God. I am wobbling all over. And even though my right leg is usually my stronger one, it's okay. I'm giving myself compassion. I'm hearing my body telling me I'm tired today. I hear you, baby. We're almost done. And then with controlled movement, coming into your high lunge and humble warrior. Drop the arms inside that right leg. Humble warrior. Strong in the legs. And then drop the arms down. Vinyasa. And we'll meet in a downward dog. From your down dog, you're gonna bend the knees, land in a seated pose. Legs, soles of your feet on the mat, hands behind you, fingers pointing towards your sit bones. You're gonna hover those hips a bit. We're gonna do some tricep dips. Little pulses here. Little pulses. We didn't do that many vinyasas today. So let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Keep the hands as they are. Maybe we extend the legs out this time, and we're gonna move into a reverse plank. So inhale. When you're ready, shift those hips really high off the mat. Send that neck behind you. Toes gravitate to the earth. Hold your pose. Stretching the arms here. And lower gently. Beautiful. All right, bringing your feet back to a 90-degree bend. Scoot your sit bones to your heels and coming onto your back. Once more. See if you can just graze your fingers to your heels. And then we're going to lift the hips up, bridge pose. But we're going to go up and down. So lower and lift. Squeezing the glutes at the top. Lower and lift. Keep going. Squeeze. You want to imagine like you have a block between your knees that you're also squeezing here. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold your bridge. Tiny pulses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Drop the hips. Hug the knees into the chest. Rock side to side. Draw circles. Find intuitive movement. Whatever feels good for your body. All right. Now we're going to lift both legs to the sky and we're going to pulse up, reaching for our toes. We're not here for long. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the head back. Maybe tuck your hands underneath your hips. We're going to lift the hips to the sky and then extend them 90 degrees out. Is that 90 degrees? Maybe 45 degrees, sorry. So we're pulsing up and extending out. Pulsing up, extending out. You got this. Core, let's go. Strong core, strong earthing. Keep moving. I'll let you know when there's 5 more. All right, last 5. Last 4. Last 3. Last 2. And last 1. Good job. That felt good. Open your legs to the width of the mat. Hug the knees towards each other. And now let's windshield wipe with the legs, stretching it all out. You are done. We're just cooling down here. You did a great job. I hope you thank yourself and thank your body for showing up on to the mat today, carving out this time for yourself. Beautiful. Place your right ankle over the left knee. Hug that left knee into your chest. Open the right knee out with your right elbow. Reclined pigeon pose. You can keep that left knee bent, or if you want to add more, straighten that left leg out to the sky. So we're adding a little hammy stretch here as well. Pull it in towards you and enjoy the stretch. Gonna drop that left leg out, hug the right knee in, and guide your right knee to the left side. Twist. Right arm is grounded. We're gazing past our right fingers. Good. Let's switch sides to placing that right foot down. Left ankle comes up and over. Hugging that right knee into your chest. Straightening that right leg out to the sky. Pushing your left knee open with your left elbow. Reclined pigeon. Let go of that right leg. Hug that left knee into the chest. And then send your left knee to the right side. Left arm stays glued to the ground. Oh my God, this is my favorite stretch. Feels so good. Come back through center for your final resting pose. Shavasana. Palms facing up. Close your eyes. Tapping into your body again. Whew. Noticing the difference between how it feels now versus the beginning of the practice. Scanning once more. Is any of that tension still there? Is any of that tightness still there? If so, what do they need us to know? Scanning the body and observing any sensations that come up with a gentle curiosity. What is my body wanting me to know today? And you can stay in your Shavasana, in your mindful meditation for as long as you need. I'm so grateful that you joined me on this practice. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, please do. The spot is the spot for all things yoga, meditation, and psychoeducation. Leave me a comment and let me know what kind of content you want to see more of. Thank you so much. Namaste.